I was just about to comment that it would be very like me to go live and then the music just stops in place. And then the music just... Oh, I'm sorry if I just tickled you with a cable. Alright. Hello! Okay, how much time do I have? I have Final Fantasy XIV raid tonight. So I have a little over 3 hours, I want to say. Enough for a feature-length stream! Yippee! Jasmine, what are we exporting?
Hey, Kaz. Arakim has a question.
Is that why you've been lurking around here? Bad habit, you.
Yes.
I
need some help puzzling out shipping manifests from before the surge.
Scries, secured export, dates. You think some scries never made it past the veil?
Doesn't it usually take some time to figure that kind of thing out?
Yes, but I'm a genius. This is what I do, Bryn. So, we should run these down. The records here aren't complete, though. They don't confirm the shipment.
Any idea how we do that?
This is where Bryn does what she does. Off the top of my head, there's 3 places we should look. Drover's Gate in the lower city is obvious. Logs will be there.
That is a perfect emote for how I feel today, Moro.
Also, I imagine the Bastion would track export of any and all scries, military applications. And we should canvass the Hearthsiders. Maybe someone still alive who worked the caravans. I'd ask the Axel. She'd know who to ask. And we're not welcome in the general populace at Cassidon's.
We have that in common. Impressive.
Happy to help.
Okay. Am I assuming that I do in fact be needing to go back? Noreen Institute, the Archon's Hearth at night. Lord de Nevron, tragic. Speak to Axel, search the yard, search Lord de Nevron.
Because Beake is a big dummy, he needs to go to the Lord de Nevron.
Or do I put off going to Lord de Nevron and instead go to the new areas to look for blueprints? Oh.
I have a strange request.
And I have very little time. How is our little project coming?
I'm working on it.
Then let's prioritize that. I have people to arm.
Wow! So I guess we go to the Institute then. There's only these 2 left at the moment. And Archon's Hearth they want me to go to at night, so let's just bibbidi-bobbidi-boo to the Institute. Also, I do got me a window open, so if you hear cars go by, that why. It kind of a chill, if soggy day here, so I was like, yeah. Open that window. Windmill! Okay, what kind of big baddie we got? Is it going to be Monster Natural, or will it be another arc? Hate that. I'm gonna set myself on fire because of that. Oh, looking like an arc. Swole. Huge man. Am I to guess that seems pretty ice-like, yeah.
Welcome to the Institute.
Hello.
Every one of those constructs you've been beating on was conceived in these halls.
Imagine standing among those weavers in the Enclave's prime, fearlessly pushing the boundaries of enchanting.
Enchantment?
Well, I broke everything too. Literally everything. So, they weren't that fantastic. Passage
Enchantment.
must be the enchanter's way.
I'm already walking away from goodies. Love that for me. Oh. Buh. Well, I do hear big man. Is this some manner of puzzle? I just kind of feel like this is some manner of puzzle, you know? It's got that aura to it. There it goes, with the resubscription. Thank you so very much. think I'm barking up the wrong tree here.
First hive's up ahead.
Do we have any useful notes on the hives from the previous Axel?
Don't bother trying to deal with them. Too scary.
I'm beginning to get an inkling of why they replaced him.
Whoa!
I get the feeling the Eye would love to send you out among the surgeons.
What do you think, Eric?
I'd go in a heartbeat, but I've got dozens of scouts to work. Wouldn't wish that job on anyone else.
What the heckadoodle's going on in here?
Is there Station Cabin 36 on the map?
I spoke to Khan today about it, but unfortunately, anyone overseeing the plans for this was killed in the surge.
Damn, they attack so fast, though. So there's something up there. That checks out. I hear the summons. Kinetic sword and shield. Oh.
I think that will give the scouts some breathing room.
Absolutely. Khan Ultimate will be thrilled. I'll meet you at Cassidy's hold so we can deliver the good news.
spooky. Okay, that was almost bad. Luckily, it was only almost bad. Well, I feel like I should head back to Enchanter's Way. Because there's those two goodies down by here. Which I believe... Yeah, this one. Where is he? Eating. You getting his nom fun. He's going crunch, 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 crunch. And after that, he's probably flopping in his favorite downstairs bed, if I had to guess. If I do be guessing. Crossbow. Sure. So, like, right there. Oliver hates you, and I do nothing but love him. Well, I don't know about that much. In that, him hating you specifically. You know, don't know why Bryn sometimes decides that she cannot do grabbing. Where did bad guy go? Ah, there's the bad guy go. He's gonna move! I beg your pardon? Surely there's not an up. There's an up there, but... that don't help. Bromnose Canal, it's like right. Is that? Nameless host. Okay. So, down here.
The Ramanos Canal. Named, of course, for Arden's right-hand woman, Diane Ramanos.
Eh? Mmm. Beake, you'll have to get fluffier to offset the lack of Oliver. Those are the rules. What the? What in the great heckadoodle? Oh lord, they explode. Okay. Well, that, yep. I was gonna say that looks like a new teleport any spot, so it's all ice. This sucks. That sucked, but it'd be like a do? Question mark? This way. I do hear Big Stompy Man. North and uppies? Now, Jet, this area, I'm not feeling it as much as other previous maps. Like, there's nothing technically wrong with it, it's just... I'm, like, kind of meh about it, if that makes sense.
They use sheets of ice as armor. Just be aware they will reform it.
Alright.
The Western Circuit of Musing. Easy to get lost in the Institute's intricate halls.
Damn, this guy has been out here absolutely ruining anything around him. Look at all these just free drops. Like, he's just out here punking people. Okay, he does it twice. Noted. I do not like him. Not even a little bit. Yeah, this is probably looking to be one of my least favorite fights, if I'm honest. Not... I mean, this is fine, I guess, but... Okay. Sure. Damn, this guy moves fast when he wants to, though. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Rattle them, boys!
That frost strand will be useful.
Stunning. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about him in the future, chat, because that was not something the only ice creature I've enjoyed fighting has been Iceberg. Both Glasstail and this guy are just... Can I pick you up? Ooh. He's gonna blow up! Damn, didn't drop any loot from him though. What the hell? Yo, he did. Okay, now he did. He did not want to die there for a second though. Wow! You know, I should know better from playing Helldivers that the funny haha purple containers will explode. And yet I keep doing stuff, like swinging my weapon right next to them, where they then explode. I am very silly at times. Whoa. Bryn, I need you to do some climbing. Thank you very much.
Taza mercantile markings on this crate. Sev's from Taza.
I'll pick that up in a sec. Click. Okay, dark water cistern. Sounds nasty, probably will be nasty. But there is in fact an item in here.
The dark water cistern. We could imagine there are many pools like this deeper into the underworks.
I didn't want to have to fight all those guys, but they kind of were like, you cannot pass through here until you answer my questions. And I just didn't want to do it. Sometimes, too many questions. You know? This was mask? Sure. Yep. Beake sets himself on fire again. Chat sits there. Doesn't even blink because they expect it at this point. Apicite. Okay, but if I Bernie Wernie. Then it becomes Stenic. Okay. That could be very good. I'm sure this is fun. It was not fun. I did, in fact, break my poor knees. Wait. Why are you not on fire? I'm confused. Okay, you use ice, but... Oh. Alright. Vatelate. Papa. You really want me to go over there? But the goodies are possibly to my south, so I will go for those first, and then loop back around for all the things I need to pick up.
The seal on this paperwork looks exactly like the water wheel symbol Sev and the Eye both wear. Definitely the right place.
This must be the condensing chamber.
Cold. Yeah, you're gonna. I guess breathing them versus burning them doesn't really matter. Kind of thought it would. They kind of don't. They just kind of do whatever they want. Hello, huge man. Why, Baba? That was almost tragic, but only almost. So, I'm like right on top of it. Buh. Buh? Is it in Icy Gulf? We have now entered the stage where Beake becomes confused. I am on top of it, right? If I step over here, it do say it in, like, on this platform. Surely there's not something down this cliff face. But at that point, it seems to imply that up is where I need to be, but there's no way it goes all the way up this, right? Surely Oria is going to be like, you're going outside the range of the sky, you simply must return. Ooh. I'm not seeing a spot for me to replenish my stamina. And there it is. Okay. So yeah, it's not up. Uh-oh. Whoa. So it's here? Surely it's not in the box, right? No. Oh. Whoa! That was a great box. There's no, it's not in the big kaboomy. I don't want to talk about it, chat. Don't want to talk about it. No, no. Okay, that is all 7 out of 7, so now we go forth and find the goodies for our quest.
sealant. Waterproof joints for piping and such, it looks like.
No. Go out this way. What?
Some kind of liquid flow control valves. Complicated.
Sure. I guess. So with the excellent report back on the page. Lower than Evron. Lower than Evron. Okay, that's everything. Yippee! The sun is getting in my eyes. I'm dying. What? What are you moving up? Leaf Strand. Cross power. The final cross power. What does it do? Become protected. Become Daleks Mercer from Prototype? Highly resistant to dangerous temperatures and volatile enough to explode. Wait, that's actually kind of interesting though. Is it good? I don't know, but it's interesting at least. Okay. Nori in order. Surely this is the thing, right? Oh, no, that was for the
So,
lore.
Norians.
Norians.
I've been digging. The Tarzan trading company that shipped the crates you found was the lead I needed. The Norians were experts in water storage and conveyance, and active before the surge,
Very
but
important.
disappeared shortly thereafter. Or rather, they wanted to disappear and subsumed their identities into a series of careful fronts, cover names, and the like. Thankfully, the trade record you found led to a whole web of associations, many of whom have had dealings with my family.
Okay.
Knowing what we know now, what do we do about Sev?
I believe we can say for sure that he and the Eye are somehow related through this Norian organization. From Sev's visits to the hold, I imagine they're working together on something, but I'm not sure exactly what else to do with that information.
I gave Sev some help collecting materials. He's definitely working on some kind of project. He asked me to trust him. Maybe it's time to ask for that favor in return.
A good idea. Speak to Sola first, though. I've updated her, and she might have some ideas on how best to confront him.
Thanks for your help, Lane.
It's no trouble at all. This is what I do, and I rather enjoy it.
Okay. So yeah, Arc of Winter Tide. Are you telling me? Okay, no, there it is. It's just up here for some reason. You need to force the Arc of the Winter Tide into a crisis. This means shattering its armored ice chunks off its body until none remain. If it is completely unarmored, it will focus on regrowing the larger plates of ice first. Purely instinctual, and thus understandable reaction, one surmises. Okay. Destroy the armor plates, the ice armor, right? The armored ice chunks. Okay. Then shatter its claws. Since the rapid regrowth will be slowed by the bearing of the Ark's nether regions. I hate this. That is going to be miserable. Okay, before we do all that, Weaver's Flare, which... Wait. That was Concussive Flare. What is Weaver's Flare? Okay, let's just make this out of, like, random gubbagoos so that we can see what Weaver's Flare is. Uses The wielder's magic to attract and suspend items that can be blasted forward at speed. Is that helpful? I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, we have both Frostbow and Parasite Bow, which is Frigid Barrage or Ensnaring Shot. Ensnaring Shot was the same as Kinetic, which I bypassed. And Frigid Barrage was just rapid fire. The problem is that... yeah... it's just... Alright, Nameless Host. So this is going to be the armor that Scout Guy was using. Which means I'm probably not going to utilize it. Nice gloves. I mean, they're fine. They're not great. They're just kind of fine. But I do feel like at this point, it behooves me to reforge the flame bow so that it's actually got a bit more oomph behind it. Fine. Sure. Do be needing slightly more oomph. And upgrade the Frost Sword and Shield once. Haven't been utilizing it that much though. The Parasite two-hander, I definitely be using though. Parasite two-hander, very nice. That's so little technically. That's a bit better. I could reforge my Gallant Slinky armor to try and get these bit more burlier, which might be worth. I feel like Pathbreaker hat because hat, and then just holding onto these for the heat cold resist and the high armor. Well, let's try reforging. Okay. Better across the board. Sure. I guess I can just go for the moderate. And this is just kind of the final thing, so.
That's an intimidating silhouette.
Okay. Sure. Probably do that at Ironheart. Sure, do that. Sure. I kind of wish it was a different color, but when needs must. Something, something. I'm made of beans. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's where we ended up, so thumbs up. And this is probably... Ooh, the cinder infused linen would be so good. Look at that red. I love that shade of red.
Sev. What are we going to do with you?
You know him better than me. Can we trust him?
I hope so. But it's pretty obvious Sev is being pressured by the Eye due to their Norian connection. And I do not trust him. Anyway, what did you learn from helping Sev?
He's either constructing or repairing something that requires exotic materials.
As I said, it reminded me of how he fixed the gate in the Hollow. I would wager the Eye heard about our exploits.
Could be.
He's a clever one, our Ram. There's really only one thing for it.
Direct confrontation.
We're going to let him know we care. Then we're going to let him sit with it. Wait for me in the hold. We'll talk to him there. Away from the others. So he doesn't feel like we're ganging up on him.
Go to Cassidy. Gotta get me over to Cassidy. I gotta go tell Axel about the thing.
If you're interrupting my petition reading time, I hope you're bringing me some good news.
Nothing but. The way's clear for the scouts to start retrieving those supplies.
Anything to add, Arakim?
I'm shaken to my core by the revelation that one can achieve things without forms signed in triplicate.
Interesting. I won't argue with success, especially when it keeps our people going. Bryn, since you've proven yourself useful, I've considered the ways in which you can assist us further. We'll need Isla's help for this next step, though.
Oh, we're all on a first-name basis with her, are we?
I should hope so, yes.
As it turns out, I'm actually in the middle of helping her with something. I'll come find you when she's free.
Good to know. Don't let her do anything dangerous, please.
It's actually quite dangerous. She's got a surprising thirst for excitement.
I never expected her to be such a rebel. Who knew?
We have an orange boy hidden
I've
in the
never seen that
blankets.
side of her before. What are you helping her with?
We're doing some discreet research.
I'm going to assume that the Eye hasn't been looped in on it then.
You'd be correct. And I'm sure he won't be?
That would be counterproductive. And I think she would be upset by that. Regardless, I will refrain from moving forward with my plans until she's free. Do let me know when you're done helping her. I recall there was something you wanted, yes? I suppose there's time to tackle it now.
I was hoping you could help me with an investigation. I'm looking for some missing scries.
Have you lost yours somehow?
No, but I have a lead on a shipment that went missing right around the surge. I was hoping you could ask around the Hearthsider homesteads to see if anyone was working the caravans when the veil went up.
Ah, and this is related to Arakim making a mess of our records, I assume.
Yes?
Very well. I will ask around as a favor to you, Bryn.
Isla?
Got it.
Hello, Sebastian.
Sola. Rin. Hello?
Hey. Listen, we just have something to say. Shh. You're good. Just listen for a second, okay? We know the Eye has you working on some project. We know you two have some kind of connection, and we want you to know it's okay.
Sola's right, big guy. And if you need help, or if something's happening you're not comfortable with, you tell us, okay? We came in here as a team, and nothing's going to change that.
Exactly. Anytime you need to talk, apprentice of mine, you know where we are. And we'll listen.
I don't know what to say.
You'll know when it's time. We'll see you at camp, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
And then he exploded. Okay, but it do be night, which means it's the perfect time to go to the hearth. Yep, Bill. Men. Ah. A fire arc. I look forward to throwing out
She's here to guide your expedition on the
oodles
Scrubs.
of goodies.
Please, call me Isla. I'll direct you to the Archon parts we need.
Hard to believe you actually came. Worried we got caught sneaking out?
Please. It's hardly my first time out of the hold.
Hold on, hold on.
I didn't Dark Souls myself into an abyss. Oh. It's the first time they're a dog bone, though. And off he goes. Honestly, at this point, the only thing I'm after are probably yellows, you know? Which is, famously, not those. Hey, dog. Plus count for her. Whoa, no! Fortunately, enemies do be keeping me
Away from finding goodies. Oh, great. But where I'm standing, blah.
No. Okay, so I'm going to assume there's probably not. Never mind. There it is. Okay. Yep. This place sucks. So I see one item in the top right of the resonant fields. Is it 7? Only 6 items. Babish Gaba?
Approaching the stop. I'll need you to collect a few pieces for me.
I lived.
Resonant fields is where the Enclave farm much of its coral.
Got the arm.
What? What? But I'm on top of it. I'm confused. Oh, there's a lip right here. Ow? Oh. Why? Why would Bryn rip apart the boards under her feet before picking up the man? Come. I guess I can just descend since this map has a lower level. Why?
We'll need a pair of otoliths, stones that allow the arcs to sense the environment around them. On a functioning arc, you'll see them placed in paired sockets in their head.
So, the Ark's eyeballs?
Well, in appearance, otoliths certainly look like an arc's equivalent to our eyes, but they're also used for balance and sound perception. So, functionally, otoliths act as both eyes and ears.
Girl, you crazy. Mamma mia. That's a long fall. Whoop. Oh, wait, those are buggos! Oh. Oh. I blocked it at the last second. Ow. Ugh. I still hate them, Judge.
On the shelves, you should find a tome titled An Enchanter's Guide to Governing Schemes.
Oh, could I borrow it once you've finished?
Sure. I mean, from what I've heard, it's a dry read. It's just a basic introduction to enchanting the Ark's governing schema.
Dry? Who in their right mind could possibly find that dry? Just about anyone.
Arcane Foundry. Every Archon was assembled and enchanted here.
Ooh. Oh, good. Oh, I hate.
Something schemers, as requested.
Alright. Huge man do be here.
Built to equip Archons. Watch out for that hammer.
Whoa! Alright. Oh! I was looking for the hammer and he still beat my ass. What am I looking at here?
To reach wherever they were needed across the enclave.
This goeth poorly. Don't see any way. And I stab him in the butt, sir. Jiminy! Okay. So he's got a cooldown. Oh, what are you? What are you silly things? Okay. Does that make his armor brittle? Yeah, whoa! No. Fortunately, the frost mines don't actually stick. So, Not
material
now,
used for
Spindle.
insulating magic. We call it.
Carapace.
Oh, you're familiar.
We used it to repair the magic leaking from the loom gate in the outskirts.
That's genius.
Yeah, it's not working. But I'm not convinced that is doing anything either. Why does the mine not actually mine a man? Okay.
The emergence gate is one of several grand gates
Dom?
used to facilitate the transport of great.
I understand your excitement, however, shut the frick up! Now is not the time! Dom!
I'm pulling you.
Damn it, Dom! I fully put that blame on you. You fucking clown. That's upsetting. That is very, very annoying. Perhaps I should have disengaged for healing, but I really thought I could do that. Pet the boy. Oliver. Ow.
The manifold contains most of the complex
Y'all need to stop yapping.
and large machinery in Archon's half.
Just stop yapping. I understand you're very excited. But when my life is actively in danger, you're yapping? My dear NPCs? Even if I like you, and I do kind of like this scoutman, Mr. Eric here, I need him to fucking relax. And of course I get not what I want. Understood. The only upside is that the arc Arca do Bingus Bongus. What is happening? Why is happening? Who are you? Why are you? Stop that. Knock it off. Why is there a bug out there? I hate.
This overlook is called the Prodigious Expanse.
No, it's not! No, it's not, and shut up. Is there gear here? Can't tell. Whatever. Why there, dog in there? None of that was what I wanted to find. What the dog doing? Ugh. Ugh. If the fire darter beats up and actively wins against a super scary secret enemy type that was hidden away because nobody could deal with it, I am going to lose my mind. You cannot let this darter win. You physically cannot. You cannot let him win. If the fire darter wins this, the fact that it's lived this long, I'm like fully invested in this fight right now. I'm sorry, chat. I'm under attack. My own fire darter has come to say hello. They're still fighting, so it's fine. Chat, I think if we let this go on, I do think the... Oh! Nope, the fire... I thought the fire darter lost there for a second. Just insanity. Insanity. Ow. My balls. Damn, that's a lot of standing. What really gets the Stennis to drop? At this point, I don't know. Oh no, you don't want to be picking up manifestos. Holy schmoly, you can't be doing that. Okay. You know, it helps if I actually use my guard, you know? I'm losing. So up at this big goopus goo. Somewhere around here is an item to find. There it is. Here's our huge man. Oh. What? I was so busy looking at this man who apparently doesn't exist. I did get one healing out of that. This will provide me some defense. But I can't sprint. So maybe it won't actually. Okay, that attack means he's winding down. Gotta hit the right thing, Bryn. Bryn? That is what I'm talking about, where the game just does not know. You're on like a strange diagonal or something, and the game just gives up working. wonder if the freezing shot from the bow would actually change the dynamic of this fight. Frick you! Bitch.
Another flame strand for your mantle.
He's a very naughty boy. And I am still missing 2. Well, apparently I haven't been to the Carapace Chamber, so that's something fun and exciting to look forward to. What the? Men! To be honest with you, didn't even see that guy there.
Would have been easy to collect it this way the first time around.
True. No, don't do that. Why you do that? Don't be doing that. Well, Wisps, I know you went into that wall, but there's not much I can do with that very particular information. Yeah. Still haven't been to the Carapace Chamber, which is probably where I need to be. And I get there going around this little squidget over here. No. The game is giving me a very emphatic why are you over there trying to do that? And I'll tell you, game, because I'm not very clever. Not very clever at all.
The carapace chamber must be where each arc was fitted for its plating.
You really gonna make me climb on this man's face? To get a little tiddlywink of lore? That's a little messed up.
Got the eyes and ears, otoliths. You know what I mean.
That's everything we need. Oh, this will do wonders for my research. If only there was an arc I could try to repair, but
Oh,
alas.
it's a shame that we don't have
got one
an
here in the
arc
campsite.
just sitting around.
It's the one we followed through the veil.
Where?
What? Could you... What would you...
Need help carrying it to Cassidy's hole?
Thank you.
I'll meet you there with the parts.
Oh. There we go. I'm still missing one thing, Kruba. Ah, there's an incandescent arch as well that I have not been to very long. Sure is mad. All I need to do is this, so, you know. Be gone. Okay. I presumably need uppies. Or is that down? Wait a minute. I don't know if I need to go up or down. Frick. Not the biggest fan of this area either because, I don't know. Most of these areas just feel the same to me. I don't know if it's the art style or the tragic case of the blind Beake or what, but no. Is there lore over there? I hear the singing of something close by, but it seems to do it relative to my camera, not relative to my character, which kind of sucks. So surely, right down the road. Invisible man. Pretty sure an invisible guy ran past me, but alright. Hmm? Penis. Where is the arch? I am upset. Upsetty spaghetti is me. How do I reach the arch? I don't know why I've fallen into this voice, but here we are all the same. You found the incandescent arch? Surely the last item of which I seek is here. Surely. I hate this man. And I hope he experiences a lifetime of suffering for this.
The incandescent arch houses another loom gate.
Ugh. Ooh. Ow. Okay. The arch. It's cool and all, but what up? So... Okay, there it is. It's in the Peeling Maze, which is just a lovely rip-roaring name. Just head on over the Peeling Maze, chat. Kind of just sounds like something that like cannibals would name their home base. Welcome, adventurer, to the Peeling Cave. Yeah. How am I not in the right spot again? I do not like these caves. Do not. Mark these caves up for the Peeling Maze. Yes, send them. What, get the fuck down? Or up. That's part of the problem. I don't know if it's up or down. I assume it's down. But how do I go the appropriate amount of down? That was scarier than it needed to be. Interesting that it let me pick him up. I thought they'd have something against me picking up invisible men. Boy, you can go beyond that rock, wherever that leads. Apparently that leads back to the Lemon Asylum. Oh, why? Navigating this area sucks. They kind of... The first couple maps were good. I would say the first... Maybe even the first 2/3 of the maps were... Oh, I don't know why I'm lagging, but now I'm scared. Can please? Pretty please? It hates what is happening right now. We lag? It's not your end, chat. I am seeing this too. Apparently I have been on this map for too long or something because it is breaking down. Even the game agrees that this map not good. But I will be bamboozled before I give up finding all of the blueprints. Especially since this is the second to last one. And there's only one other, and I might try to cheese my way to that after this. I'm gonna be real with you. How? See, now on the map, you would think, because this is farther down on the right, that it's beneath me. But I don't think it is. I think it might actually be above me. It's the only thing that makes sense at this point. And I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy. It is very, very important to me that Aurea does not put up the "you're not allowed to go here any further" barrier. Because she hates me.
I got you.
Aurea, where have you placed me? Aurea, where the fuck is this? Oh.
I got you.
Can you put me somewhere that's not cripplingly awful? No, it's against your religion? I see. That really does just suck for me, huh?
I got you.
And then Bryn refused to use her hands? Very good. I need to find my way back to that stupid lift. The lift that isn't a lift. Is it this? Fuck me, yeah, okay, here it is. And now I can find my way back to the lands that peel. What is singing? Is there something in these boxes? I will be upset. Okay. There's still time for upsetting spaghetti, though. And it was filled with garbage. Cool. Do the peeling bears! Boy, I'm about to beat your ass. Why are you not frozen? Sure. I'm cool. I'm fine. You know, I kind of went up here thinking that the item that I desired was here. Oh, that's mean. I'm glad that I can get there relatively easily, but this ledge is evil. Elder Husk. You know, I can't help but notice that, that was not... That was lore, you see. You know. Bring me of the... to be back. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool and I'm keeping cool. Where? Where? There? Brick. I have no idea why you could only hit that half the time.
I lost my mind down here. Jeez.
And now this is so far up that I'm not in the peeling caves. Okay. And I just go down to nothingness. Boy, I'm working. It didn't even have the different colored ice.
Get me out of here!
So what we crafting? Funkalicious. And the Parasite Sword and Shield version is also Frost. I don't know how I feel about it only being aesthetics, chat. Don't know how I'd be feeling about that. I do like the look of the flame two-hander more than the parasite two-hander. Bonus cold resist.
Take them out from a distance.
Ah, they home. I see.
And they'll never know you were there.
Okay. Archer Forge. Look, if its power is located under heavy protective pauldron on the shoulder, so we'll have to break that open. Which was two bits to break. And then it vents heat through cores on the hammer. Yeah, so it's break the shoulder pad, break all the bits on the hammer. That's not the worst.
Ever since we learned of the verdant mines, I haven't been able to stop thinking about them. They were clearly well resourced in regards to both labor power and knowledge. And they had an extremely intimate knowledge of the Enclave's technology. But I've just connected the dots. We've actually met someone who was around to see their rise and fall. Kenrick Stanild, the Eye, interim leader of the Enclave for upwards of 35 years.
Huh. Now that you mention it.
I don't know if he was involved with the events surrounding the Verdant Mine's attempt to take down the Veil, but he certainly bore witness.
So what are you thinking?
I'd like to send you out on a fact-finding mission for now. Meanwhile, I'll pore over my existing research for clues.
Gotcha. I'll be back when I found everything you're after.
Thanks, Bryn. I'll get to work here, too.
I'm not going to lie, Chet. I was hoping that would take slightly longer so that I could scurry off to the bathroom.
Flame Bob! There. Fire off. Inscribe a line of runes on any surface. Oh, it's just a funny volcano, huh? Don't know about that, Chief. Okay, so I'm gonna strip down here right quick. And also see if I can upgrade the stations. Progress further. Sure. We're running off in our skivvies. And surely, with nothing to weigh us down, I'm pretty sure that does 2 damage. You know, that's going to be very exciting. Well, not quite what I had in mind, but sure. Damn, she actually scurries up that pretty quick. And we get quite a bit of air. Holy. Okay. Well...
I'm pulling. Brace for it.
Okay, I'm very easily jostled. Woo! That is exactly what we needed, baby! Ow. Hey, bud. And it was just Hearthguard arm gauntlets. Okay. Well. Okay. Ooh. Maybe we do change out of the change around some things, Chet. Because this game very clearly Hearthguard. Bonus armor. I don't know. On this difficulty, because we are on hard difficulty, I'm still implied to believe that the heat and cold is more important. Which is, unfortunately, the big thing keeping me using the gallant stuff. But I am willing to break down the Parasite two-hander so that we can make the Flame two-hander, which is the same thing but looks nicer.
The tricky part's the balance.
Craft a weapon using only 5-star resources. Requires more stunning. Sure. Bummer. Is there a world where I would love to get more cinder infused linen? Buh.
Form and function.
Go. Yep. Pop on over to Cassidy. I like my chest piece. I like my hat. Put my gauntlets and my gloves make me sad. bit bigger than I remember it. We don't need that many jump cuts, I'm gonna be real.
That should do it.
I was afraid she was reaching out to its grundle for a moment. He's skulking!
That was incredible.
It was certainly exhilarating. Are you okay?
Yes, it's just no small feat to power an arc manually. Even a smaller one like this. It takes a lot out of me. We still don't know how the Enclave was able to catalyze an arc's ability to absorb raw magic on its own. Weavers certainly weren't powering them the way I just did.
Still, what a leap forward.
Indeed. You have no idea what this means to me. Thank
True.
you for all your help.
Isla, what you did, I have to say, I'm impressed. Perhaps I misjudged your ambitions with the arcs.
Perhaps. That is an understatement. You've never taken me seriously.
Isla, I'm trying to...
Just like you've never taken the Surgeborn seriously. I watched Bryn's expedition to the Underworks.
You left Cassidon's hold. That is against my direct orders.
Oh, just like you ordered to sweep hundreds of Surgeborn under the rug instead of actually doing something about them.
This is your doing, somehow. What have you done to turn my daughter against me?
Isla witnessed the Surgeborn's destructive influence for herself. Whatever conclusion she came to is her own.
Bryn didn't do anything wrong. Working with her has shown me what I've always known, deep down. That you've sheltered me from the truth for too long. And that there are people who value the work I want to achieve.
Isla, this isn't like you. These weavers have corrupted your mind, or...
Your lies are what's been messing with my head. After all, we both know that's not the only thing you've lied about.
As the Eye, it is my job to hide things from you, from everyone, for your protection. And that's all I've ever done.
I don't want to hear another word from you right now.
Isla.
Just go.
Wow. That can't have been easy.
It was a long time coming. I need to go process all that just happened. But thank you for everything. And when it comes to dealing with the Surgeborn, just know that from now on, I've got your back.
Good to hear. We're going to need it.
Ah, Bryn. Good to see you. What was the outcome of your work with Isla? I'm still hoping to draw upon her expertise for my next task.
She got the Ark in our camp up and running. Only for a moment, but Isla was thrilled. It'll be huge for her research on regaining control of the Arks. But she had a pretty intense argument with the Eye afterwards. I think it was a long time coming.
That's what she said.
It
Use
seems
different
like
words.
she's finally done letting her father manipulate her.
An interesting development. She all right?
I think so. Let's bring her over.
She was standing right
Please
next
tell
to
me
us.
you've got a distraction for me.
Are you all right, Isla?
I'm just a little tired, is all. Between powering an Ark by myself and confronting my father on the same day. Even as a previous High Enchantress, it took a lot out of me. I'm still working my way through it. And I need to figure out an independent power source for the Ark. It's too much to think about.
I'm sorry. Should we do this another time?
No. Please. I need distractions. Or I might be tempted to set the hold ablaze.
Fair enough. What have you got for us, Karnatame?
An issue we faced in the early days of their appearance and are now facing once again is the ability of the Surgeborn to navigate the Enclave. Put simply, they are using our Loomgate network to traverse great distances in an instant. We can't let that stand. I'm only familiar with the Loomgate's design through my parents' work on them. But Bryn recently helped us access a supply cache in the Institute, and we found something that could help. A set of schematics for a device to block the Surgeborn from using the Loomgates while keeping them accessible to us.
A way to filter out the Surgeborn without endangering Weavers. But it could significantly impact their ability to fight us. How can I help?
Well, they're incomplete, and I was hoping you could tell us what's missing. Here, take a look.
Let's see. A resonance modulator.
Bryn, while she looks over the schematics, do you have any questions?
No.
I've had enough. The sooner we get this modulator built, the sooner we can secure the loom gates.
Yo.
I'm assuming you'll be the one to build this. What do I need to bring you?
To be frank, considering all your Weaver bands achieved since you arrived, it's clear to me that you brought with you an expertise that we did not retain through the dark days of the Surge. With that in mind, I would love to leave this in your Smith's capable hands. She must have had a world-class mentor.
She's primarily self-taught, actually. But I'll pass on the compliment. She'll be thrilled to hear it.
That's astonishing. Let's go through what's needed then. For the body of the device, you'll just need some calm steel. But the rest... Do you have any preliminary thoughts, Isla?
Yes. Like you said, it's amazingly simple. What's missing from the schematics is the part that allows us to calibrate it.
Calibrations.
It's clear in my mind what the finished design should look like. Give me a moment. There. It's like the design itself wanted me or someone to finish it.
She's gone crazy. Stop her.
To calibrate it, we'll need some representative samples of Surgeborn. Let's say husk and huskhound fur. Get plenty of both.
What do I do with it when I'm done?
There's a central control panel for the loom gates in the Archon's half. You should be, well, familiar with it already.
At least I can't unleash the Surgeborn a second time. Will it be easy to find where to put the modulator?
It should be easy, but you'll know if you do it right.
Gotcha. Time to hunt a few Surgeborn.
What? Oh wait, no, then it says then craft. Okay. I probably have enough to craft. I killed a Surgeborn or two in my time wandering around the depths. I can probably bamboozle. Chat, I think I've decided. I am going to give up on my silly armors. don't have enough Huskhound fur. Really? Okay. This is just weight reduction, which is whatever. Max stamina is maybe. Magic regen is also good. Maybe we go max magic and regen? 9, 6, 6, 20. More resistance is less armor, less weight. It's that or stamina. Maybe the stamina's better. Maybe we do the stamina.
Not as protective, but great against the elements.
And then we want armor. So yeah, more of this. Astral cloth. Arctic obsidian. Maybe. Boom. And then I'm pretty sure I can't upgrade any of my stuff. Because I'm missing one thing or another, which is the great tragedy of the moment, but... Huskhound, also... The Ark of Wintertide and Ark of the Forge. Then a Card for information, Dredgers and lower, Bastion lower. Most of this stuff is in lower than Everon right now. Hopefully I don't get my chicks clapped too hard. Anyway, Dredger's Mire has Ark of the Nova. And then lower than Everon has Glasstail. Wintertide is hanging out there. Ark of the Forge is in Glintwood. And given that Glintwood is, generalistically speaking, easier, it's filled with miasma right now, but if I try to min-max where they are, I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go... Why is it all juiced? I mean, I know why it's all juiced, but why is it juiced? Wait, was that? That's strange. The animation is slightly different for... I need... Fuck off. Is that better or worse, actually? I feel like I may have accidentally nerfed myself. This puts out less fire. And, Hey bud, P5 come to you too. No, no. No, no, no. Whoa. Oof. Okay. One. Two. I think I'm only gonna get the two. Yep, just the two. Unfortunate. I don't know what this mist thing is that's happening right now. Because it's not the weave being the big old pain in my butt. He is weirdly aggro. Whoa, buddy, relax. That's not good for me, chat. That's very bad. I might be perishing here. Come on, I live. Never mind, I'm dying again. Let's go. Come on, I'm alive! Let's go again! Okay. He's very angry. Okay, I drank anti-fire. Got that going for us right now. A 1, and a 2, and a 3. ba 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 da ba da ba ba be da ba da ba ba be da ba bo da ba bop.
Flame magic. Unpredictable and powerful.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Somehow I lived. Somehow Beake survived. Against all odds, Beake did survive. More runes at a time, which burn for longer and do more eruptions. Yeehaw. Wait, was I not there long enough for it to change time of day? Ain't no way. No, it did change, and I'm just blind. Understood. We got 2 arcs of Living Flame. That's fun. Wintertide is around, but he's in an area that I don't care about right now. Unfortunately, that means fighting Glasstail, who I hate. I find him very cringe. But that's fine, I guess. I guess. I find the new move speed very liberating, actually, Chad. I've been wearing those heavy things for fire and frost resist for so long that suddenly I'm like schmoving. I'm like ducking and diving, dodging, weaving and all that. You know? Yeah, get him. Ooh, get him.
A legend belonging to the herbalist that owned this stand. There are notes on all kinds of afflictions, both physical and mental, that were treated here. Looks like they listed patients with symptoms similar to chasm to keep a diary entry. He lived in the lower city.
Cringe. Damn, this is messing him up pretty good. Man, who cares about pulling the strand off this guy? This guy dropped oodles of goodies when you just straight up kill him. Sheesh. Okay, how do you feel about many much fire? Well, if you put it right underneath them, they don't know what to do about it, which is very funny. Now, do I actually get more rewards for straight up killing them? And you only need to do the strand thing a couple of times to power up your stuff? Because I am slightly realizing that I got so many goodies off of that. Ooh. Fortunately, I need to deal with the Dow a little bit. Those were just normal men. You know, I do be wondering now if the community has, like, their preferred weapons.
Blaming the Verdant Mines for an explosion near the Vale. Supposedly, this explosion was the cause of the cyclical miasma floods. But we know that the floods were caused by Asylum. This doesn't add up.
Chad, I made a mess. Yes.
Here's something. Let's see. It seems to be information on Lucia's various projects. There are a lot of redactions here. Seems like someone was trying to hide something.
What? Yeah, heck it.
Xavier's workshop should be up ahead. Solid and sturdy. Not made for traveling like Solar's. Xavier's diary. From a quick skim, it doesn't look like he was a particularly happy man.
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
fanatics. This is sure to put a smile on someone's face.
Oh, will it? Okay. Treasures Mire for those. This is. There do be one thing here. Chat, look how freaking speedy we are. We're schmoving. The increased stamina is also very nice. Can I stunlock one guy if I put both under him? Dude, this is so cheap to spam. And it basically just ruins at least the normal enemies. Like, look at that. And this is level 2, it goes up one more.
Detailed logs of every caravan to move in and out of the city.
Before the surge, the Enclave was truly tough. This is one part of why they were so successful. Lane and I should be able to parse them quickly enough. See if any scries were due to go out.
Do we got more? Yeah. Wait. Or the Bastion. Okay, so yes. And there's also Iris Blade. We do have two things. We got a possible. There should be a statue around here, hopefully, and then also help out our poor quartermaster. I wonder if the move speed of the wisps is indication of anything in particular. Like, do they move slower if they're on the far side of the map? This do be sparking some joy, chat. I did not think that RNG Volcano would do it for me, but it's tickling me a bit. It triggers me, Shmee.
Isn't that the same Oberon statue you found in the atrium?
Maybe if I burn the vines, I'll be able to see who it is. Matteo Agretius, known for his acts of bravery following the surge. Could this be your father, Aurea?
Perhaps. Arakim might know how to confirm.
My own fire doesn't damage me, so that's fun. Or at least the fireballs themselves don't damage me, I should say. Up. 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 Not up. Scissorman, slightly burlier. Whew. Definitely need to keep a small eye out for Scissormans. Did I miss? Oh, it's this spot. This spot I've been at many times before. A sun chuck! I don't know why you seem to be immune to fire, but it is no longer a problem.
A diary. The man it belonged to details all his anxieties and intrusive visions. I wonder if Casmin could relate to him. It's hard to think about her experiencing all this alone. He mentions that he also sought help at the Hallow Pyre Rise. I should check the temple for more information.
But why?
The discoveries we can glean from your findings are incredible, Bryn. This schematic is much more complicated than the previous one, though. And I'm starting to realize why Tarmakind is a lost art.
What do you mean?
Xavier used a traditional forge because he needed to reach much higher temperatures to work the signature Tarmakind vents. Unfortunately, my forge is built for transport. It's unable to sustain those higher temperatures.
Could we improve it?
Dom had that idea of a set of enchanted hammers. They, combined with the forge, might be enough heat.
He'll be glad to hear it.
Could you maybe get him to enchant them?
Talk to your husband, girl.
Why? I'm sure he'd be thrilled to help you.
I know. We're just not on the same page right now. I'd rather be further in my investigation before I speak to him. Besides, he mentioned he'd need some cinder linen for the enchantment, and I was thinking you could scavenge some for us.
All right. This is a little strange, but I guess I can talk to him for you.
Thanks.
Eyes rolling in my head.
Arik, about those statues in Upper Denevron.
You mean the Friends of the Eye?
No, I was talking about the champions.
Ha! Some of them, maybe. But you could be the most heroic weaver in the world, and unless you're cozying up to leadership, there's no statue being built in your honor.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, what do you want with them?
Well, we're wondering if there could be a familial connection between someone in our band and one of the figures represented on the statues.
All we can do.
You could dive through the
apparently
archives.
I got a tornado warning. Sorry, chat.
All our heroes.
I gotta go.
That's the slow.
Don't let Lane hear you say that.
Working on it, Dad.
You can compare mantles to see if their patterns are a match.
You can tell two people are related through their mantles.
The spindle could tell you more about, but from what I understand,
Spindle.
there are similarities across
Yep.
a pattern
Bloodlines.
tracer. I'll give you once we've preserved mantle.
Pattern tracer, chassis and hold. Yep. Okay, bye, chat. Tornado warning and all that. Thanks for sticking around. See you again later.